It has finished at Old Trafford. Manchester United 1, Watford 0. Well, there's no disgrace. There's no disgrace with that. We put up an effort. We fought for the game. Just didn't happen on the day. Simple as that, really. And once again, it's the same old story with us. We can't create good enough chances. We created a few half chances, but not good enough chances. And when we have chances, we don't take them. But we fought well today, you know, considering we're the championship team. They're a team that are basically got the luxury of playing like a second team, but it's still a very good team with people like Mata, people like, you know, Bailly. Obviously, he went off, but you know they've still got so much strength in depth with Van der Beek, with Greenwood, and obviously with the goal scorer today, McTominay. So you know it's not ideal, but it really isn't in the end of the world for Watford fans. Our performance was really encouraging. I think that's kind of the one thing we wanted to see today, a good performance. And at the end of the day, we weren't going to prioritise the FA Cup this season. Maybe next season, because that is the season that I definitely believe we will win it. I said this, I made this in the 2018 season, all the way back in there. I said, right, 2022 FA Cup is coming to Watford, but not the 2021 one. It is what it is. We just have to live with it. But yeah, it was a game where, you know, unfortunate really. First half, could we have had a penalty shout? There's a chance. Eric Bailly puts his hand like there. I don't know, but let's go through basically the main points of the first half, and then if you didn't obviously watch any of that, then check out my channel, Roberto the Hornet, for my halftime review. But basically, the main things to take from that first half was some good balls in, some good tackling, and some half shots from Chalobah, and also, yeah, maybe a chance with an effort for Sarr. But basically, yeah, it was an unfortunate first half, and Zinckernagel I thought looked really good. In the second half, he got taken off, which, you know, it's a shame really. I thought he should have been given a bit more chance to show what he can do, because he does look good. But yeah, there was a scramble in the box for that Sarr chance that I said about, and Bachmann making some really, really good saves. So second half, you're thinking, come on, we're really in this. And then it comes along the second half, and it's just one of those things. We just couldn't find that right attack. And the crossing in, I've got to say today, from Sarr and Navarro were really, really good today. And it's always with us, it's about the build-up. The build-up is good. There was that shot over from Pedro. Then the Pedro header that was hit over from the free kick. And you felt as though, with our pressure, especially towards the end of that first half, and to some extent to the first half of that second half, if you get what I mean, was really, really good. We were having all the ball, we were putting United under the cosh, and we just, unfortunately, weren't, you know, cutting through their defence too much, and ultimately weren't taking Henderson to enough trouble and weren't testing him enough. But, you know, we really do have to be happy with that performance. And there was that great ball from Ismaila Sarr, the header from Pedro. It was a bit soft, the header, to be honest. He was kind of backpedaling, and there was not much power he can get in it. But you got to say, at times this season, our set pieces have just not been good. And we have brought in Zinckernagel, and obviously he didn't get the full game today. So if he gets full games and, you know, continuous matches in the league, then we can see his set piece quality for all to see. But on set pieces today was more to be Ken Sema, and they just weren't good. It simply wasn't good. And then basically from set pieces, the other end, we're also struggling, because that's where the goal came from. The whipped in corner from Alex Telles, and the header from McTominay bounced into the turf and into that corner where basically Bachmann couldn't quite tantalisingly reach it. But, you know, we need to mark up defensively, and Greenwood had a chance from a set piece, hooked a shot, but it was good saving from Bachmann. And really, our tackling was good today. We just couldn't get the ball off United at times, and our tracking back was all right. Hughes had a really good tigerish game, and Sema, the free kick, he just hit it way too hard. So we've had so many different dominant spells in this game, but we just haven't capitalised on it. And you'd say, you know, it's the FA Cup. We needed to focus on the league anyway, but that's not the excuse, of course. I'm just saying it's helpful for the squad now. We've got one division to focus on, and that is the division that we will hopefully get promoted. And the target, of course, is second, if not through the playoffs, but it'd be nice to get the second because then it just takes the stress out of it, really. But today, we really were toe-to-toe with Manchester United, and I think the performance has got to be encouraging, the way we just really got stuck in and, you know, had a few opportunities where we probably should have capitalised on it. But, you know, we didn't test Henderson enough, as I said, and other that first half chance for Messina, not many shots on target. So, yeah, good goalkeeping, I thought, from Bachmann today at times. There was that chance for Rashford where he burst away from Wilmot and he saved it well. And then a really good substitute appearance from Hungbo. He looked really bright, making things happen, and his shot was blocked by Maguire. But Ken set pieces, really, really poor, and easy work for Henderson to just come out and grab it. So, yeah, it's an unfortunate one, but, you know, we've got to go again. We've got Huddersfield coming up, and I'm sure we're going to definitely win that because that is the sort of game we need to get a response from our previous league game against them. And then, of course, last dying embers, and you're thinking, come on, Mark Navarro, put in a good free kick. And, of course, it's terrible, and it just hit the wall. So, yeah, it's one of those games where we look back on with a bit of regret, I think, that we didn't make the most of the time we had in terms of, you know, not creating enough chances. I mean, Andre Gray was isolated, as always. His hold-up play is most of the time quite good, but it just can't get shots away, and he had the header that really didn't know where the goal was, and you know, it went wide. So yeah, it's an unfortunate one. Man of the match today, I'm actually going to give it to. It's a tough one. It really is quite a tough one. I'm going to go Will Hughes because he was literally so good in that midfield, winning the ball back at times and getting our attacks forward. But it's just a shame that the finishing today was slightly off. But as I said, it's a game that you wouldn't have expected us to get anything from, and that's the case. But the performance is encouraging, and you know, we did fight like animals, as the manager Xisco Munoz always says. So we go again against Huddersfield. It is what it is, but that's my match report done. See you later, and I'll see you in the next one.